Listen, it's quite simple. Press the free like button if you know whose game it is. With everybody saying L.A. copyright, yeah. Listen, I knew this was going to happen. This is what I was hoping for Roman Reigns to finally come face to face with L.A. cosplay. In multiple videos, I've been saying I want this matchup. I want to see, is L.A. cosplay, is he really that over? And listen, he's not going to have a good match with Roman Reigns. Listen, I knew Roman Reigns was not going to take him seriously. Listen, from a kayfabe perspective, if you look at that promo battle, Roman Reigns, his character was not taking LA cosplay seriously. Why? Because he thinks he's a cosplayer, and he is. Oh my gosh, man, this promo battle, man, it really exposed him as a cosplayer. And it really exposed how dumb his fans are in terms of, you are saying he's not a Stone Cold ripoff, but now he's trying to train the audience, right? Because listen, everybody knows, every wrestling audience in every building are a bunch of idiots, right? You can have an eating out of the palm of your hands with any kind of verbiage. So he's trying to train the audience to make the yeah shit the new what. And I'm like, bro, hold on though. You said you are not trying to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which one is it? See, I thought I was a hater. I thought I was a hater when I said this guy is cosplaying Stone Cold and The Rock. But now he's mostly trying to cosplay Stone Cold Steve Austin. This promo really exposed him as a guy that's trying to ride off the coattails of Stone Cold Steve Austin's swag. The fact that he's trying to turn the yeah shit into the new what? That's wild. He is in denial. I'm like, why are you playing up to this now? It's like he is playing along with it. So this guy cuts a promo on Roman Reigns, and after each word, he was training the fans to say yeah after every word he was saying. And I'm like, bro, you were trying to be Stone Cold now? You were trying to turn the yeah shit into the new what? Every word he was waiting, he was pandering to the audience to say yeah. So now that's his new shtick. After every word, he wants the fans to say yeah. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, how can you deny he's trying to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin? Have you seen how the way he walks to the goddamn ring? And look, I hate when people like Jim Cornette say, it's not a bad thing that he's trying to be like guys from the Attitude Era. I'm like, hold on, you dumb bitch. You hated the Attitude Era. So make that make sense. But let's not say the Attitude Era. Okay, that's dumb. He's trying to be like Stone Cold and The Rock. Let's not say the Attitude Era. All right, that makes no sense. He's trying to be like Stone Cold and The Rock. What does that have to do with the Attitude Era? That makes no sense. But he's not original. What part of that don't you understand? You marks are being worked by this guy. Listen, for the past couple weeks, he hasn't bothered me as much because of John Cena. But his promo with Roman Reigns, and look at Roman Reigns' demeanor. He was not taking him seriously. In fact, he said, look, why are you so excited? Why? Because the fans are saying your name? Did you hear what Roman Reigns said? He said, bro, the fans are now saying your name ever since I've been gone. Okay, how is that a big deal? He does not take him seriously. I don't. But to make a long story short, I wanted this promo to be longer, but dumbass, boring ass Jim Uso ruined it. I wanted Roman Reigns to go back at him because we all know what's coming. He's going to call him a ripoff of his cousin The Rock. We all know what's coming. That's what I was waiting on. Now, obviously, these guys are going to face that crown jewel. That's just obvious. But my whole point of this whole video is, it's like, bro, you are playing along with it now. It's like, if you see how the way he walks to the ring, this guy talks to himself as he's walking to the ring like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I'm like, I hate when people say, well, how is it a bad thing if he wants to be like Stone Cold and The Rock? Okay, bye, that's in logic. What if the whole roster was trying to be like The Rock? Hell, people already have an issue with the pairing of Theory and Grayson Waller because marks think they act the same. Okay, so by that same logic, why do you want copycats? So you want the whole roster to act like one another? That makes no sense. We need more OG characters. Not guys, not fucking, what the man say? All I see is an Attitude Era fanboy cosplaying in my ring. Every time I see LA cosplay, that's what I see. A cosplayer who is a fanboy of a past era that nobody remembers. So he's taking advantage of that. Now, what do I think about this matchup? This is what I was waiting for. I want this matchup because here's why. This matchup will be a testament to whether or not is he truly over. Because let's be honest, he's not going to have a good match with Roman Reigns. This match and this feud is going to expose him. Roman Reigns is going to bury him. Let me repeat, Roman Reigns is going to bury him. By next year, he's not going to be all that over. Because Roman Reigns, he is a curse, right? He is a curse. Everybody who goes into a feud with Roman Reigns, they never walk out the better. Their careers always take a hit. He's a curse. Why? Because every feud, every match, obviously he's going to win. So right off the bat, we never take his opponent seriously because we know the outcome. That's why I wanted Cody Rhodes to beat this guy, because I feel like he's burying the roster. This 3-year title reign, all he has been doing is burying half of the roster. Now, we don't take nobody seriously, all except Cody Rhodes. The reason Cody Rhodes is still over is because of the way he's been booked. And the crowd still loves him because of that great theme song, and he's a great guy in real life. And we all know Vince and Triple H, they still have plans for Cody Rhodes to beat Roman Reigns. And by the way, I was the first guy on YouTube who said Cody Rhodes should be the one to beat Roman Reigns. I said that the moment he left All Elite Wrestling. I made a video saying that Mr. Rhodes, Cody fucking Rhodes, should beat Roman Reigns based on their history together in their past. I said that should be the guy that should end his reign. Listen, I don't care when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. But the whole point I'm trying to say is Cody Rhodes, he is an exception to the rule. He has a machine by his side. He has a big ass contract. He's not going back to the fucking mid-card, okay? He is the face of the company, so he's different. But if you look at all the guys that Roman Reigns has faced in his past, they have never recovered. Finn Balor had to turn heel. Kevin Owens has not recovered. Sami Zayn has not recovered. The list goes on and on of guys that have not recovered from getting beat by Roman Reigns. Like I said, that guy is a curse. And I feel like once LA Copyright gets beaten by this guy, people will look at LA Cosplay differently. Because now people will see, okay, this guy has a ceiling that he's not going to fucking break out of. Because Roman Reigns, he gives fans false hope. He kills people's dreams of their favorite wrestlers. That's my point. Look at the whole entire list of people that he has beaten that have not recovered. Dude, Drew Mac is still trying to find himself. Let that sink in. Drew McIntyre is a prime example of when you get beat by Roman Reigns, you don't recover. It rarely ever happens. That's what's going to happen to LA Cosplay. I don't care how he loses. It don't matter. Listen, at first, I was a huge fan of Roman Reigns, but that was when he was in his first year as the Tribal Chief. Then the last 2 years, he's been boring in terms of, I hate his matches. They are all the same. It's ref bump, spear, then interference, 1, 2, 3, let's go home. It's the same shit over and over and over again. How can you not see that? It's like, you people are fucking stupid. It's like, you can't be this dumb. You can't be this fucking gullible. He has the same match every time. Ref bump, interference, spear, 1, 2, 3, let's go home. The same outcome. Every match, he has to have a fucking fluke ref bump. And you keep on eating it up. You don't notice that shit? I fucking notice it. How come you don't? Is that what you want to see every year? I don't. That's dumb. He has the same match every time he comes back. And I'm tired of it. That's what I mean by Cody Rhodes should have beaten him. Because what was the point of him losing? If you was going to send Roman Reigns home for fucking half the fucking summer, what was the point? I feel like Jay versus Roman Reigns, that could have meant much more if Roman was not a champion. Because then we would have had more confidence that Jay was going to beat him. But obviously, if Roman was a champion, then obviously Jay ain't going to beat him. So what was the point of having Roman as a champion up to this point? Now, like I said, I still think they should book Mr. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. I feel like that's the perfect matchup because at this point, since Rhodes is on 2 shows now, you can't keep avoiding Cody Rhodes and Roman. Eventually, these guys got to face off. We can't wait till WrestleMania because now Cody is on both shows. Eventually, these guys are going to keep on crossing paths. So what are we going to do until then? That's why I think they got to face at the Royal Rumble, and then that's when Cody Rhodes beats him by the help of The Rock. And that's how we get The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But to go back to LA Copyright, this is a huge test for this guy. A huge test. Because I want to see, okay, is his hot run, is it legit? I don't think it is. By next year, I think people will get tired of LA Copyright. But that shit fucking bothered me, man. The fact that he was pandering to the audience to make them say yeah after every word he was saying. It's like, bro, you are a fucking hypocrite. Obviously, you were trying to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's like, I don't get you, Marks, right? You go to great lengths to protect certain people. Here's what I mean. Like, I don't get it. You think it's a good thing that he's trying to be like Austin and The Rock because they were over? That makes no fucking sense because, okay, by that's in logic. How come you don't like the Young Bucks? Why? They are trying to be like Shawn Michaels in fucking DX and the fucking Hardy Boys. How come you don't like the Young Bucks? Make that make sense. Huh? That's wild as fuck. Obviously, they are trying to be like Shawn Michaels in DX and their Hardy Boys. But you still don't like them. Why? They are trying to be like guys from the past that were over. See, you gotta keep that same fucking energy. How would you feel if you seen a guy that was trying to be like the Undertaker? How would you feel if you saw a guy trying to be like Kane? Oh hell, there was a guy trying to be like Kane, and you marks didn't like it. So what the fuck is the damn difference? I'm saying you can't pick and choose your battles. I don't. I keep it 100. Listen, like I said, these past couple of weeks, LA Copyright has not bothered me because of John Cena, but now I'm back on him now. I didn't like that fucking yeah chant. Like, bruh, let's not start this shit all over again. Right? It's like, I don't like the what chants. Let me repeat, I don't like the what chants. Now, this asshole is trying to make a new what chant with the fucking yeah shit. It's like, bro, you ain't Stone Cold. You will never in your life be Stone Cold. It's like, I don't get it. The reason I take offense to him trying to be like Austin, because Austin is my favorite wrestler. I don't like that. But I don't like liars. If he said that, hey, Austin is my idol, okay, I wouldn't have no beef. But the fact that he said Austin is not his idol, he's not trying to be like Austin, he says he's different from Stone Cold, I don't see it. Bro, you talk to yourself as you're walking to the ring. That's Stone Cold 101. Stone Cold was the only guy that has ever done that. Mouth to himself as he's walking, that's Stone Cold 101. So why are you denying that? I'm sorry, but when it comes to LA Copyright, he started to remind me of fucking Shark Boy. I'm sorry, that's who he started to remind me of, Shark Boy. It's like, damn, at least Shark Boy was a fucking parody. At least Shark Boy did not take himself seriously as a top guy. But this guy is trying to be a top guy. But at the same time, he is clearly trying to rip off The Rock and Stone Cold. Right? He's trying to be a top guy by trying to be like greats from the past. It's too obvious. It's like, bro, that's too fucking obvious. And I already covered Ric Flair versus Buddy Rogers. I already covered that. Buddy and Ric Flair, apples and oranges. They are nothing alike. Only thing they got in common is the fucking nickname and the fucking robe. That's the only thing they got in common, bitch. Let that sink in. There's only one Ric Flair. That's my point. This dude, good lord, man, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt these past couple of weeks because of John Cena. By the way, let's do this once again. Whose game is it? With everybody saying, LA cosplay. Yeah, okay, I'm done.